Urban Therapy with Sun Show. Y'all know how it is, what time it is, how it go up. We talk about young men with older women tonight. Yo, we're going to get this thing and make it right. Well, I said tonight, but it's really today. It doesn't really matter, but the things that I'm about to say are going to knock the socks off. Big start thinking, yeah, we want to talk about this thing with the ring and start fighting it out. But we ain't really got to fight, just trying to find out what's right. It's the Urban Therapy with Sun Show. I'm your host, Sun752. And we are talking about the reason, I should have said the real reason, but the reason that younger men pursue older women. I mean, listen, you've been seeing it, I've been seeing it, it's going around, and we all have our assumptions or even our facts about why it's going down or why it's happening so frequently or more frequently now. If it's happening more frequently, it does seem to be more visible nowadays. Whether you're talking about on the streets, in your family, in your personal life, or in the media, it does seem like younger men, and older women are starting to get together more, and they're justifying it, and they're claiming that that's the way. Nobody better not have nothing bad to say because it's not really going to affect the way we do one thing. I got my king and you's a older filly. Don't act silly, y'all can't do nothing with me. Yo, the younger guy pursues an older chick, and that shit's kind of crazy. Some say it's sick, but you can't stop the rock, so we gonna talk about this and get on the clock. Word. The reason that younger men are choosing to hook up with older women. Now, we know how this goes the other way around. We know that older men have been pursuing younger women since the break of day. But when it's the other way around, it raises eyebrows. The men are talking about yeah, that's what I'm talking about, young blood. And the older women, or the women in the same age frame as some of the women who are being pursued in their all stellar cougarness, are looking at the whole situation sideways, like, okay, that's what we doing. That's what we doing. Well, we're gonna get into it today. Here it is, the 25th of February. We only got 4 more days in February left. That's it. We got 4 more days left in February. And the only reason that we have 4 more days is because this is leap year. And if you haven't noticed that every presidential election year is leap year. So people who were born on the 29th of February, like the rapper Ja Rule, he ain't had a birthday since 2020. And he ain't gonna have another one after this year till 2028. But that's how it's going down. That's how it's going down, y'all. The reason that younger men are pursuing older women. What's the reason? What do y'all think? Truthfully, I would have easily said it's because they know the older women giving up a couple of dollars. They pay like they weigh. And I may have totally ignored that younger men can be attracted to older women. See, the older women nowadays, the middle-aged women nowadays, and please, excuse me when I say this, but older women used to look like older women back in the day. Women in their 40s and 50s who were mothers and grandmothers and all of that. That's what they look like. Nowadays, they look a little shapely. They look a lot of them look a lot younger than they really are. You may not be able to tell what their real age is. I know there's this one girl on my friends list, on my Facebook friends list. She's 52. You would think this girl was a teenager. I'm not bullshitting. No older than her 20s. Like this, I'm like, honestly, she may have developmental problems or some like a developmental disorder, but she looks extremely young. 52, not even in her 40s. She's 52. So a lot of middle-aged women and older women are keeping themselves up. People trying to live out here. They're not just trying to look good, but I guess the looking good is going along with the living good. People are taking where we associated being older before is taking Geritol and stuff like that. Maybe these new middle-aged to older women, should I say middle-aged to senior women, they hitting the gym. They doing exercise regularly. They're eating better. They're not just putting any old thing in their body. And it could be that they are attracting these younger men. So before, I would have taken the physical attraction element out of it. Now I have to factor it in. And it's not like, I ain't saying that the older women before, when I was younger, were ugly, because they wasn't. But now, not only can you see that back in the day you could tell she was a knockout, they still knocking out. I could do what these young girls can do, and even more. I'm a seasoned veteran about here. Well, a lot of these younger men are hooking up with them. And before, I would have thought it was I'm not gonna lie. I still think that older women are pursuing younger men, and that's how this thing is happening. But there are plenty of examples that we can point to where younger men are pursuing older women. One of the more visible examples that we can point to was back in the day, and seeing how Michael Jackson used to talk about Diana Ross. He used to talk about how much he loved Diana Ross, how much he wanted to be. And like, we used to think, I ain't gonna say we, but I used to think he was just bullshitting. I guess he wasn't. He had a thing for Diana Ross. I mean, Diana Ross was Diana Ross back in the day. But he used to talk about her all the time. Diana Ross. I love Diana Ross. I want to be with Diana Ross. Diana Ross is my girlfriend. I want to be like Diana. Diana. Well, I don't know if I don't think Michael Jackson started that trend, but I'm sure he wasn't the only young man at the time that had a thing for an older woman. Almost every young man has had a thing for one of his teachers. One of his teachers in school, and we know, unfortunately, how some of those times we weren't talking about older women in terms of age. They may have just been older than the young boys. Miss Bell, when I was in 3rd grade, I'm not going to say I had a thing for Miss Bell, but I recognized that Miss Bell was a cutie. Slender, black woman, obviously smart. And I think, and this is when I was in 3rd grade. I was 8 years old. And Miss Bell, I was something. I was kind of bad. I was mischievous in class, and I had too much mouth, and I was spoiled, and I thought I should be able to say whatever I wanted to say and do whatever I wanted to do. But Miss Bell wasn't turned off by me. She was like, I gotta put some extra care into this kid, but she didn't. And this was back in the day. When teachers used to do outlandish things with students, like give students their telephone number, their home telephone number. Yeah, I had a couple of teachers who did that kind of stuff. They used to invite children, students over to their house, maybe not one-on-one, but they would invite, some of their students. Yeah, y'all can come over my house on Saturday and we can do some extra lessons or some extracurricular. Teachers used to be full-time and full-service teachers back in the day. They wasn't just picking up the check. And I'm not saying that all teachers are just picking up the check now. But back then, yeah, teachers would give you their phone number. You ain't nothing but 7, 8, 9, 10 years old. You know what I mean? I would call Miss Bell. Miss Bell gave me a phone number. Now, Miss Bell, I think, was probably only in her 20s. Because Miss Bell didn't look, she was a young woman. Young, slender, brown skin. Like, she wasn't really chocolate. You know, she was on the browner side of brown. And she had a short haircut. You know what I mean? I've always been a fan of longer hair, but Miss Bell. But every young man has had a thing for one of his teachers. Probably. I can't speak for all young men, but you know, many of y'all women who have had sons have probably had to deal with one of your sons having a thing for one of his teachers, coming home all starry-eyed, telling you what Miss Bell said, what Miss Johnson said, what Miss Podolsky said, what Miss this one, that one. Yeah, and Miss Bell said that we gonna go on a nature hike, and Miss Bell said, you know how, you know. So it can start at a young age. Young men being attracted to older women. I mean, in the case of a young man falling in love with one of his teachers, you know, she's also smart, intelligent, and has leadership abilities. She's at the top of she's at the front of the class, controlling everything in the class, making it work. And you know, just like, you know, women, especially younger women, are attracted to leadership skills in men are attracted to that in women too, that assertiveness, that ability to handle situations, especially when things might get a little chaotic. So we're going to talk about it today, y'all. We got us a show today. We are talking about the reason that young men are pursuing older women. What's good? Y'all can call into the show if y'all would like to come on to the show, speak your piece, give an example, you know, rant and rave, talk about why this shouldn't be happening and how come it's wrong. Call 319-527-6199. That's a number to call. I said 319-527-6199. Yes, y'all. I said a 319-527-6199. Yeah, get on the line. I said a 319-527-6199. Yeah, get your shine, baby. Get your shine, baby. Get your shine, baby. 319-527-6199. This is the Urban Therapy with Sun Show. I'm your host, Sun752, and we are talking about the reason why young men pursue older women. Why they doing it? What's going on? What's going on, older women? What are y'all doing? Y'all out here putting a spell on these young men? Luring them to the crib? Are y'all practicing hypnosis? Are young men like, yes, mistress, master? What's going on? Physically and financially, we know what an older woman has to offer a younger man. Knowledge, wisdom, understanding, experience, probably own their own house, car, probably knows how to manage their money well. They probably gotten past all of the material things being the number one focus in their lives. They may have cleared away a lot of the space that was chaotic and getting in the way. An older woman, a woman in her 40s, 50s, 60s, they probably are able to do that. However, we know in this internet age, that's not a slam dunk. It's not a guarantee. We don't know if all older women are mature. We've seen plenty of examples where they are the opposite. We don't know if all older women are financially astute. We've definitely seen, I'm sure you have friends, family members, and things like that that are in their 40s, 50s, and 60s and never learn how to take care of no money. Never learned how to manage their finances. She still might do it better than he does. She still might be able to show him a trick or two. She still might be able to work better in a partnership situation than she may be able to work in a single situation. Maybe. We need to talk about all that. Let's do the intro. Urban Therapy with Sun 752, and this is the Urban Therapy with Sun show. We do this every single Sunday from 1 p.m. till around 2:30-ish. And the reason that we say 2:30-ish is because sometimes it gets so heated that we just have to do a little OT on a Sunday. And it is a Sunday. This is the show where adults come out and play with other adults. We laugh, we cry, we argue, fuss, and fight, go back and forth with each other, bust it up all crazy. We take an introspective look into our own personality to see the way that the universe projects us into this thing called the world and try to figure out this thing called life. I am your host, Sun 752, aka Omar with the and if you can't say Omar with the but then you just say Omar with the R. This is the Urban Therapy with Sun show, and we are talking about the reason that young men pursue older women. What do y'all have for me? Let me see what y'all talking about. What's going on, Stacy White? Thanks for coming on by. And Care Bear, hi. Carol Chamberlain, mi favorita. Thanks for coming on through. It's always good to see ya. And Carol Chamberlain says, at Care Bear, you should be proud of me. I joined the gym and start on Monday. Got to keep this 70-year-old body right. Wow. So that's what all these congratulations things was about. Yeah. And that goes right in line with what I was talking about. A lot of older women, and I'm not trying to, I don't mean older in a bad way, but when older than, young men in their 20s, 30s, or whatever. But a lot of these, Carol looks very good for her age. And when you see her, you don't see 70 years old. Now, I'm not going to say that 70 is the new 60 or 50 or whatever, because it's kind of dumb to say that. 70 can be the actual 70, but it doesn't mean that it's your grandmother's 70. This is, hey, Miss Parker. It's that 70s. Like, what we doing? What we doing out here? But yeah, that's a good look, Carol. Listen, we gotta stay alive out here, and we gotta be healthy enough to help others stay alive as well. A lot of people out here are suffering because of the way that they treated their body over the years. They ain't gotta be you, and evidently it's not. So let's talk about that. Okay, but it says my grandmother looked like fire when she looked hot when I was younger. Her body was ridiculous. We aged well in my family. That's what's up. Yeah, that's good money. Care Bear says younger men like older women because older women usually have high sex drives. So they may match that way, and that's true. Middle-aged women, older women do have higher sex drives than younger women. Those are facts. I don't know what age that kicks in, but it's like, listen, we used to put them young girls out of their misery. Get out of here. Send them home. Swollen. Hurt. Walking funny. Middle-aged women be like, I've been there and done that. Yeah, the sex drive be high. And honestly, look, I don't know if young people are going to agree with this, or if the older guys that pursue younger women agree with this. But sex is way better after 40. It's way better. I'm 53. Sex has been way better after 40 than it was before. I thought it's better. It's better. So yeah, a younger man might be attracted to an older woman because of the higher sex drive and the pregnancy scare free sex too. You know, a lot of older women are either had their tubes tied, they've had all of the children that they want to have, or you know, they may have gone through menopause or whatever the case may be, and so you ain't got to worry. You can just go swimming. And she ain't gonna call you with the, well, I need to talk to you. I need to talk to you in person. Sometimes when women tell you that they pregnant, sometimes they tell you on the phone. A lot of times they tell you like, listen, we need to meet today. I got something I got to talk to you about. You think she found out that you got another girl number or been cheating or some shit like that, and she like, I ain't had my period in 2 months. Guess what? Took a pregnancy test today. Normally, with an older woman, you ain't got to worry about that, unless you Janet Jackson or some old crazy shit like that. But you don't have to worry about that. You know what I mean? Even though you should use condoms, you know, for sexually transmitted diseases. If that's not an issue, then you ain't worried. You can go ahead and shoot up the place, homie. Pew, pew. But you don't find out about that until you get to that situation. The initial attraction is probably physical. Listen, she looks good. Got a fat old softy. The fatty banging. That thing, man. You know what I mean? 45-year-old titty still sitting there. They still shitting. They big and they sitting. They big and they sitting. I'm serious, not kidding. They big and they sitting. Somebody had pretty skin. Keep herself up. Dress nice. Smell real good. That's that Chanel number 5. She old school throwback smell good. What's that, Shalimar? Gina Tay or some shit. What you got? Anjali? She wear some Anjali. What the fuck? Yeah, she smell like Anjali. Nobody born after 1980 even know what Anjali is. Y'all remember the commercial? I can bring home the bacon. Anjali fried up in the pan. Anjali never ever let you forget you're the man. Cause I'm a woman. Anjali. Keeping herself up. Older women be going to the hairdresser or whatever. My point is that a younger man might be attracted to an older woman just by sight. Her voice might be calmer. She ain't, you know, not that young girls don't have calmer voices, but I'm saying an older woman is going to talk a little slower. She's going to watch the things that she says a little bit more. She's going to talk with more of a purpose. And the purpose is not for you to get to notice her, because she may not even be trying to pursue you. May not. She may. But we're talking about why younger men pursue older women, not why older women pursue younger men. What would an older woman have that a younger man, a man somewhere between the ages of 20 and 35, what would they be looking for? What would an older woman, 45 and up, what would they have that a young man would really, really be interested in? Well, you know, a lot of people think it's money. Older women already understand that a young man is just starting out. He may be trying to get money to make his mixtape. start a business, an internet business or something like that. So, she might be willing to help out if she feels like he's smart enough, ambitious enough, and go getterish enough. So, but anybody who makes a lot of money can probably have the pick of the litter for the most part. They can have the pick of the litter of people who are looking for somebody who will pay their way. Nobody can have anybody that they want. We say that kind of stuff, but it's ridiculous. But if you have money, you can normally have your pick of the litter of people who are in relationships just for money. Would y'all agree with that or no? Care Bear says, plus I hear a lot of my young guy friends get excited about older women with no teeth. What? Okay. Carol Chambers says, I'm sure you do, sis. You look great and you're easy to talk to. That's what's up. What up, Shaw Yisrael? Shaw Yisrael. Yisrael. Thanks for coming through. Appreciate it. Okay. Stacey White says, young men and older women is an exception to the game. My cousin's wife is older than him. How much older? Care Bear says, Carol, it's wild because growing up, everyone thought that I was older because I developed very early. Now, my young coworkers keep thinking I'm their age. Sometimes it flip-flops. And that's what I'm talking about. I've known plenty of people who looked older when they were younger. And somehow, as time went on, they got younger. They start rolling back the clock. I knew this one dude. He was one of the older teenagers around, that lived around my way when I was growing up. And even though we talk about a man right now, this dude was a certified stone cold crackhead, robbing everybody around the way. You know what I'm saying? He had a crack habit that was just terrible, terrible. And he went to jail for a good while. I'm not even sure what he went to jail for. You know what I'm saying? Maybe probably robbing somebody, doing something illegal because his habit was that bad. And this man got to be 60 or more now. He looked like a young ass man. When he was 50, he was looking like he was at best in his 30s. And we like that. After you know, crackheads normally age. He must have had the organic crack. Everybody else must have been smoking the GMO crack. He didn't have his teeth messed up. He looked young. His skin looked good. I was like, what the hell? They must have fixed him when he was in jail. You know how a lot of these old rock and rollers be looking all young, and you know that they've had a history of drug abuse. You're like, how the hell? How are you even still on this earth? When you've heard that they do something with their blood, like a dialysis for people who don't even need dialysis, but they go and cleanse their shit. Anyway, they be looking young. It was like he did something like that. Like, did they do something like that for you in jail? Do they have some kind of restoration type of, like, forget rehabilitation. You look like you went to a life of drug restoration clinic or something. But anyway, so a lot of women look like they're younger than they really are. And back in the day, older women would say things like, you're not supposed to ask a woman her age. Now these older women be like, shit, just like Carol did. I'm 70. Look at me. I'm 70. Look at me. I'm 70. Look at me. I'm 70. Because it's something to be proud of. Be proud of the years that we have now. You take care of yourself, your future starts looking bright. And young men might be attracted to that. Who knows? So what we got? We got a little bit of money. Possibly. We have good looks. Possibly. We have maturity. Possibly. We have pregnancy-free sex. Possibly. Possibly. Because all of these are variables. Individually, we can say which young men that we know have been attracted to older women for whatever reasons. But as a blanket statement, with it looking like it's a trend, why would that start becoming popular? Are younger men getting these young girls back? Are younger men getting these young girls back or matching their energy for getting with these older guys that have all this money and that are paying their way? How about mommy issues? Do you think that some of these young men have mommy issues? Because that we can link that to maturity. Like, could they be pursuing these older women because they remind them of the authoritative nature, the assertive nature, and the leadership qualities of their mom? Now, most young men who have a mom probably have a mom who objects to him dating a woman who is anywhere near her age. But if a young man has lost his mom at a certain age, so he doesn't have the interference or the static or any of the disagreement that goes along with dating an older woman, so he might be. She reminds me of my mom a little bit. Maybe not the way she looks, but the way her energy is. Like she got her shit together. And you know how it is when you get with somebody who already has their shit together versus somebody that you have to help put their shit together while you're trying to put your shit together. You ever ask an electrician about plumbing issues? You might get an answer. You might get answers because he knows something about plumbing, but he's not a plumber. He's not a plumber. He may know how to do some plumbing, but he's not a day-to-day licensed. This is what I do. This is how I make my money plumber. Same thing about a plumber when it comes to an electrician. Now, a plumber has to know something about electrical work because when you're hooking up heaters and air conditioners and stuff like that, you have to know something about electricity. But that doesn't mean that he knows how to install 100 amp, 200 amp service. Doesn't necessarily mean it. He may, but that's not what he does. That's not his passion. That's not his expertise. That's not his line of work. So when younger men are in search of a woman that has qualities, something like his mom, even if it's a young girl, but he may see it to be more genuine in an older woman. So even though a younger woman that he's pursuing or already with may remind him of his mom a little bit, that energy. I'm not saying that he wants somebody that looks just like his mom. I'm not saying that he wants to date his mom. I'm not getting into no freaky shit, not yet anyway. But he may, instead of taking that young girl who reminds him of his mom, he might want the complete package. He might want the real deal. He might want the dark skin. We ain't going with the light skin on this one. We going with the dark skin. We gonna get us a real nigga. You heard what I said? We gonna get us a real nigga. No dilution here. No questions. Well, I know that red bone is black and black is black. Red bone, yellow, and light skin is black. But it comes with a set of questions. Black people know what I'm talking about. When we see somebody that's really light or whatever, we question where the light comes from. Am I lying? You know, you got some You have white people in your family, Hispanic people in your family, whatever. Where is the light coming from? Do you come from light skin black, or do you come from something that made the black light skin? When it's a dark skinned person, we just be wanting to know, well, how dark does it get? Like how much dark skin is in here? Did you put black on brown, or like how long this been going on? Like this is purity beyond what I'm. Yeah, I mean. So I'm saying that. I'm just saying that to say that he may decide not to shop at the young girl store for qualities like his mom. He may decide to go right to the older woman store and get that authenticity. He want them authentication papers. He want the wristband. He wants the stamp. He wants the black light stamp on that joint. Put that thing under the light. Put that thing under the black light. Oh yeah, he good. Let him in. He good. He good. He good. Talking about some ha. Just saw your comment with the eyes. Let's see how far he goes back in the comments. Oh, just hush. Y'all comments ain't always my comments anyway. So I'm not up to where y'all are. Shirley Sure, the world's most precious and greatest pearl in the world. Shirley Sure, the world's most precious and greatest pearl in the world. Stacey White says, man, this subject sucks. Oh, we're going to keep talking about it. Carol says, oh, I love my age. That's what's up. Naturalista Rap, where you came from? What's going on? Good to see you here. I haven't seen you here in a minute. This is good to see you. It's good to see me some you. Carol says, LOL, Omar, I'm trying to live as long as I can and have good health. Listen, living long ain't no fun if you don't have no good health. So yeah, we know that we have to put in the work in order for that to happen. I don't never remember my grandma lifting weights or running or doing exercise like that. It was a different time. It was a different culture. Nowadays, you're gonna see older women trying to. It ain't always about trying to compete with these young girls. We're just trying to stay alive. We want them doctor visits to show less and less negative results. I mean, less and less positive results. Positive as far as being positive for testing positive for negative conditions. We want more negativity in that way. Like diabetes, negative. Prostate, negative. What should I say? Colon cancer, prostate cancer, negative. High blood pressure, negative. What else? Cholesterol, negative. We want normalcy. It's in the normal range. I'm in the normal range. I want a normal range. I don't want nothing that ain't normal. I don't want nothing that ain't normal. Naturalista Rap says this subject doesn't suck. That's what's up. Oh shit. Gal says, oh, I got Olive Pro Maxes that match your outfit. I got Olive Pro. That match, you know what I mean? Look, I got on the camouflage here. These girls camouflage. Yeah. Different color camouflage. Different cam. Got the camo. Naturalista Rap says, hey, Miss Carol, I be hiding a lot of times because my filter is thin. There'd be a lot of trolls sometimes. Plus, I listen at work. That's what's up. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Okay. All right. Naturalista Rap says, semi-old woman here. I'm pursued by older and younger men. The younger men are relentless, especially once they know my age. So what's up with that though? Like, is it a conquest thing? Do they want to knock down an older woman? You know what I'm saying? Put that notch on their belt, or is it something like, you know how they say the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice? Is it the older the berry, the juicier the juice? The juicier the juice. My water wetter than yours. My water wetter than yours. My water wetter than yours. My brother Ansel Jones is in the house. What's going on, my brother Ansel Jones? Y'all know y'all can call into the show. 319-527-6199. 319-527-6199. This is the Urban Therapy with Son show. The reason why older men, the reason why younger men pursue older women. Call 319-527-6199. Press number 1, and that will let me know that you would like to speak. And then I will call you out by the last 4 digits of your telephone number. You can say whatever you want to say. This is a totally uncensored show. YouTube might not let you say what you want to say, but when you call in, you can say whatever you want to say. That's how that go. That's how that go. You know, I stops nothing. You can yell, scream, holler, cuss, curse, swear, get nasty, be a nerd, be bougie, whatever. Just bring the info. Bring the info. What you bringing the info? Don't hide the info. What you bringing it? What you holding it info? Okay. 319-527-6199. Carol said, "Oh, you talking about what I was talking about? You know, she got that throwback perfume on. I can't even remember what that smells like. Talking about the Angelique. And so Jones says younger women play games, going with the flow on social media. I think for the majority, younger women are first of all, they're on social media for a certain purpose. And there are certain cougars that are out there and they're on social media for a certain purpose too. But if we're talking about why young men pursue those cougars, and by the way, are you a cougar if you're being pursued instead of pursuing? Does a cougar mean that you go after? Well, let me put it right. I thought being a cougar meant that you have a thing for younger men. If you don't have a thing for younger men, but you got this young boy who he coming through and he's making promises. He's saying, I can do the same thing them older guys do. This is what I do to get you in the mood. So if you weren't looking for a young man as an older woman and the young guy just convinced you, like, this ain't dirty, this ain't nasty, I really want to be with you. I want to be your man. I want to be your man. My mind is blind at times. I can't see anyone but you. The mother guys don't matter much in my point of view. I must make you understand. I want to be happy. He might have kept pushing. Like, yo, Miss Donna, I know you said that I can call you Donna, but since you ain't me, you ain't trying, But Miss Donna, I just want to take you out, show you a good time, and show you that I can be what you need. You know what I'm saying? This ain't nothing dirty and nasty. I ain't got a granny fetish or nothing like that. I'm attracted to you. I feel like you may be attracted to me, but I don't think that you're comfortable with the situation. Well, I want to find a way to make you more comfortable. Show me the way to your comfort zone. I want to make you comfortable. I mean, you know, we fluff up some pillows. You know what I mean, I got a comforter set. I got you this comforter set. That thing plush. You know, it's like velour. That thing nice. I can give you that. Yeah, I can give you that. You know, the leather seats in the ride. You know what I mean? That's Eddie Bauer edition. The Navigator. You got the Eddie Bauer. Thing nice. It's nice, Miss Donna. I mean, just give me a chance, Miss Donna. Is Miss Donna a cougar? Miss Donna was resistant, like, nah, young boy, chill. I got sons almost your age, or whatever. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to do that. I know. It seems illicit. It seems wrong. It seems immoral. But how can it be wrong if I like you, you like me? I'm just a man trying to put this thing together with you, Miss Donna. Real shit, Your Honor. I'm just trying to get it together with Miss Donna. Real shit, Your Honor. I'm just trying to get the shit popping with Miss Donna. I said real shit. Listen, Your Honor, I'm just trying to put this shit together with Miss Donna. Miss Donna got a fatty. Miss Donna got the boom and the bow. I don't know how she got to the age where she act looking like that. The ass is mad fat, but besides that, she got a good head on her shoulders, make me feel like I'm rocking side to side. Hit me with the boulder, got me hit with the power of love. I'm trying to touch her with the Michael Jackson glove, but I know that she won't let me beat it. She giving me a chance, I'm definitely going to eat it. It's heating up, like an oven. I need your loving. Miss Donna, come on, Miss Donna. Carol Chamberlain says stability. They can learn from older women how to manage life. That's true. That's true. Miss Donna probably own a daycare or something. Own her own hair salon. No wonder she be looking tight all the time. Tight. Miss Donna ain't worried about no 401k. She giving out 401k. She signing checks. But I don't need that. I don't need that money. I don't need your money, Miss Donna. Yeah, I mean, I got this construction gig. I ain't no laborer. I'm skilled labor. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm like Fred Flintstone. On that crane. You know what I mean? The union love me. Local 332. What's up? Come on, Miss Donna. I'm out here digging holes and filling them. Miss Donna. He ain't but 27 years old. Miss Donna, 47, 57, somewhere in between. Come on, Miss Donna. And you know, especially at a job where you get to see somebody almost 8 hours a day on a regular basis, you know, they older, you younger, whatever, and you start to get a deeper, closer interaction. So that attraction might go up and up. So not only do you see how good she can look, how mature she can act, but you also see her professional side. That shit might have your heart beating out your chest on some Bugs Bunny shit like, yeah, Miss Donna. Yeah, I mean, I don't really care if you don't want to get with me, Miss Donna. You know what I mean? Shoot. I got these young girls all on my side anyway. They all jocking me. You know what I mean? They sweat me and whatever. I need a towel when it comes to them. So, Miss Donna, you can keep fronting all you want. You know what I mean? You ain't got to get none of this. You know. I mean, you ain't all that anyway, Miss Donna. Shoot. I got my shit together. You should be pursuing me. I ain't. You don't give me no goosebumps. Shit. You don't make me stutter when I talk. You don't make me sweat. You got me sweating this shit. It's regular. It make my heart beat. Anybody got some Tylenol, aspirin, or some shit like that? I might need to go see the nurse. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Care Bear says older women are settled normally, owns a business, a house and car. Men of all ages like ambitious women. I think so. And so Jones says, I seen on a feed a woman posting her date in real time. That's released. The rap says, great topic because this May October romance thing seems like a trend. Interesting. I don't know nothing about that. I might need a little bit more info about that. Carol says, hey, Care Bear, big facts. There are lessons to be learned from older people. Emily Dunlap in the house. I said it. Emily. All right. Care Bear says, maturity is a maybe. Yeah, it ain't. I see. Yeah. Just because it rains everywhere, that don't mean everybody got wet. You know what I'm saying? Or everybody was protected. It doesn't matter. It doesn't. Emily says, Omar, I know this topic reminds you of a song. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't even sing songs on the show. I used to back in the day. Ansel says younger men haven't lived on their own for a long time. That's true. Stacey White says, I don't even entertain a young man pursuing me. I have boundaries and standards and confidence. I don't care what he has. But that doesn't negate the fact that he has pursued you or they have pursued you. We just trying to figure out what it is about a woman like you, a woman like them, a woman like y'all that they looking for. And it would be easy if it was all about PlayStation 5s and Jordans. If it was all about PlayStation 5s and Jordans and an ounce of weed a month, then yeah, we would have our answer. But some of these young guys don't even play PlayStation, wear Jordans, or smoke weed. And I'm gonna tell you something. If you are a young man that don't do nothing but, try to get his fit together, smoke all the time, stay high all the time, and play video games all the time, your chances of getting with an older woman is probably slim. And for good reason. Because number one, dudes who get high all the time are not going to match the sex drive of a middle-aged woman or older woman. It's not going to happen. Middle-aged women like to fuck. And people who smoke weed all the time don't like to fuck. They like to fuck sometimes. But they ain't built like that. Like it or lump it, weed makes you lazy. It kills your motivation. And this weed that they got out here, we don't even know if it's weed. That shit different. It don't even smell right. But most of the people I know that smoke the really strong weed, they ain't fucking. These motherfuckers these young boys be experienced ED in their late 20s. And I'm serious. You in your 20s and you already hitting Viagra and Levitra and what? Dead up. Weed, dick killer. Now I know all my weed smokers gonna come at me, but I don't care. I know for a fact. I was in my 20s before, and I remember hearing girls complain about they weed smoking boyfriends can't keep a hard dick, can't just want to smoke. Let's keep it going. What up, Roman King? Thanks for coming through. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Emily says, I've been seeing lately older men, grandfathers type, looking at younger girls or ladies. You've been seeing that lately? I've been seeing that since birth. But we ain't talking about that today. That's low-hanging fruit. For real, that's low-hanging fruit. We ain't doing that. Carol Chamberlain says, my son and his wife are the same age, but he told me when he wanted to marry her that she had a lot of qualities that reminded him of me. She's independent, can handle her own. Naturally, the rest says, we have a store. Okay. Carol says, absolutely less co-pays at the doctors. Word up. And so Jones says, you can't judge parenting until the children are on their own. I don't know about that because they might be in jail before they're on their own. Are you on your own when you're in jail? Just a question. Like, would that be considered on your own? On my own. Once again. When you stand in front of that judge and he hands down that sentence and you are on your own, it might be a bunch of y'all going into the prison at the same time, but it's every man for himself when you get there. Man, look, you in jail. Can you consider yourself having your own place? Nope, you got a roommate. Guaranteed. You're in solitary. If you're in solitary, then I guess you finally got your own place. Go look at you. You home all the time too. You home 23 hours a day. You just like being by yourself, don't you? Damn. Independent as fuck. Don't never come out your crib. Oh man. Oh, good looking out, Naturalista Rap. I appreciate that. You always come through with the good compliments. I appreciate you. Okay, but it says, they say that older women are juice boxes. Where's the lie? Where's the lie? Where's the lie? I ain't seen it. Rebecca Towns, thanks for coming through. Appreciate you. Thanks for coming through. We talking about why the reason that younger men pursue older women. We trying to find the right key to this lock. Like what's going on? What's this trend about? What are we seeing? Oh, by the way, make sure y'all hit that like button, y'all. Make sure that y'all hit the like button. Make sure that y'all share the show. Make sure that y'all subscribe to the channel. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, it's the Urban Therapy with Sun Show. I'm your host, Sun752, aka Omar with the R. And we are talking about the reason that young men are pursuing older women. Younger men, older women, younger men, older women, younger men, older women. And we ain't talking about no pedophile situation. That's what we not talking about. We not talking about no teenagers linking up with no 35-year-old. No, we not doing that. We talking about men in their 20s and 30s trying to hook up with women in their 40s and 50s and 60s or however it go. I administered the medicine to Miss Donna and I gave her some. What do you mean? I administered the medicine and I gave her some. A question that I do have are sexually, are Are older women, middle-aged to older women, are they more inhibited? Do you think that they're more inhibited in sex or less inhibited? Like, do they get freakier as they get older, or do they start saying, "Oh, that freak shit don't matter"? You know what I mean? We can just strip this down to the basics because that's the real shit. That's the best shit. What would y'all say to that? I really can't answer that question. You know what I mean? When you're younger, you're normally very experimental. By the time you get a little age on you, you're probably thinking like you know how like when you're younger, you think the position 69 is some big thing until you actually try it and you realize this shit is dumb. It don't even work. Nobody enjoys themselves with a 69. Like nobody. But it on paper and in the pictures, it looks like, wow, this is so great. It's overrated. It's just so when you older, you know, like listen, we don't have to mess around with that dumb shit. I'll do you first and you do me. Trust me, that works. Works hook, line, and sinker. Okay. Okay. Damn, how far back am I? Ansel says if they were born in the 2000s and you was in college in the 90s, yo, woo! Carol Chamberlain says sometimes I hate to be called Miss Carol, even though it shows respect. Yeah, I understand. You know, it's like when I'm out in the world and a young girl calls me sir. Excuse me, sir. And I'm like, well, fuck it. All right, whatever. Okay, but it says, come here, baby. Help Miss Carrie from her wheelchair to the bed. Nah, just stay in the wheelchair. Just stay in the wheelchair. This is the real chair. Put a hole in the back of it. Whatever you want from me, I'm giving you everything. I'm your bedpan tonight. I'm gonna be your bedpan, baby. I'm gonna be your bedpan. That's how we get it down. Yeah, it ain't nasty. It's love. It ain't nasty. It's natural. I'm gonna be your bedpan tonight. Whatever you want from me, I'm giving you everything. I'm your bedpan tonight. Anyway. Emily says, back in what day? LOL. You mean back in seconds? Luke Starling, thanks for coming through. He says, hey man, it's me. I managed to get my wife back. I let her have broccoli, fart right in the Chevy Chase. But we now stronger than ever, bro. Yo, let's do it. Let's do it. Come on, Starling. We back. Luke is back with Luke is back and his wife got good grace. Yeah, when she farted in his face at first, he didn't understand how it go. But now, yeah, they got their original flow and everything will be alright. Glad you back with your wife tonight. Let her fart in your face and give you some space and everything is gonna be alright. We in the place to be. And you will see that you farted in your face and it's love, see? Farted in your face and love, see? If you can't let her fart in your face, then you do. Yeah, you gotta check yourself. You gotta understand. Sometimes you gotta take your hand, put it right in the ass and let her pass. Gas. Gas. in the house. Yeah. Make some noise. Make some noise. Yeah. Yeah, Luke. Don't let her get away. Let her fart in your face today. I mean, if you can't, if your spouse can't fart in your face, who can? Who can? Glad y'all worked it out. Glad y'all worked it out. Yeah, Ansel Jones says, growing up in the 80s and 90s, we never seen so many sex aid commercials. That's true, because they didn't have them. They didn't have that stuff. You know what I mean? Once your Johnson went down before Viagra came out, you was down for the count. You was just going to ride it out the pasture. That was it. You wasn't running no more races, and you wasn't studding out either. You wasn't studding out. Oh my goodness. All right. So you out, Emily. That's what's up. All right. Luke says, the only thing that annoys me about my wife being older is taking the incontinence pad off when we getting down to it. Buzzkill. Be your bedpan. Be a bedpan. Be a bedpan. Be a bed. Look. Cleaning up two is better than cleaning up one. So y'all cleaning up together. Anything good. Anything good. Black Wolf. He subscribed. Thank you. I appreciate that subscription. I really, really do. That's what's up. Kevin said, Luke, grab the shower chair and do it in the bathroom. It's hard to lose that way. Prune juice and poo tang. Sounds like a good combo. Luke is back with the stinky crack attack. Oh my God, this is crazy. But yeah, young men pursuing older women. There obviously are a variety of reasons. There are probably a variety of motivations. I think we probably need to talk about, do they have what it takes? Can a younger man and an older woman, do they have what it takes in order to not only get together, but to stay together? Because anybody can get together. But staying together, that's the hard part. Anybody who's ever been with anybody for a lengthy part of time, that staying with each other, tolerating somebody, getting to know them, accept the things that they do, the right that they display, the wrong that they display. It's not an easy thing. Now, a lot of older women may appreciate a younger man because they may feel like they can control a younger man. Same thing with older men with younger women. But an older woman who has her shit together, who has her life together, quote unquote, finances, stability, real estate is intact, everything, the all of the tangible things are good to go. It doesn't necessarily mean that her mind state is where it needs to be. You can be mature in your actions and immature with your thoughts. So you may be mature in your actions, like paying your bills on time, keeping your credit rating up, things like that. But you may also be immature and like being excessively insecure, jealous. You may have some stalker tendencies going on, and you may have some control issues. Just being honest, you may have some control issues. And just like a mother is able to control her children, you may look at an older woman may look at a younger man who is pursuing her as, well, since you're pursuing me, you're going to do what I want you to do. You're going to be where I need you to be. And if you don't, I'm going to lay guilt trips on you. I'm going to punish you. I'm going to use sex as a weapon, things like that. Now, it's the elephant in the room, and we can't ignore it. I've seen it play out. I've definitely seen it play out where older women took unfair advantage of a younger guy because she knew that he was very attracted to her, and he may have depended on her. Like maybe he didn't have a place to stay. Maybe he didn't have a car. Maybe he didn't have any money. Maybe he didn't have a stable job. And she had those things and she was able to keep him in line because of that. So what do y'all think about that? What about that part? What about that part? Luke Starler says, this hands down the best live stream on YouTube. I love you guys. Dag, man, well, thank you. Man, thank you. I appreciate that. That is a glaring recommendation. I mean, accommodation. I appreciate that. I really, really do. And it's not because we ain't trying hard over here. We trying to get it done, you know. But we just talking about the stuff that we know happens on the everyday basis, and just try to rock out and give you a little entertainment, just a little bit. Just give you a little something. What up, DR? And DR says less mileage. Younger women also have less mileage. Yeah, younger women have less mileage, but they have way more baggage. How about that? Young women, I ain't want to get into this, but I'm gonna tell you something about young girls. And I felt this way since I was a young boy. Young girls get you in a whole lot of shit. Young girls play young guys against each other. Young girls will tell a young man that she's all the way single, not seeing anybody. Nobody likes her. She don't like nobody. She's 100% single and be lying through her teeth. She'll have a baby father or some crazy ass ex, banging on you. You over her house. Here it is, 1, 2 in the morning, and all of a sudden at the door. Yo, Keisha, you in there, and I've been calling your phone. Why you not answering the phone? Keisha, answer the door. And you in there like, what the fuck? That is not going to happen with an older woman. Not going to happen. With a young girl, that's going to happen often because she's still pursuing. She's still trying to find herself. She's still trying to find the right fit. Young girls will have you ducking shots in the middle of the projects. You ain't from the projects, but you going to the projects to save her ass or pick her up or whatever. Next thing you know, it's shots ringing out and they shooting at you. And you gotta be to work at 6 o'clock in the morning. Or at least be up to go to work at 6 o'clock in the morning. You rescuing her olive oil ass out of the projects. That's young girls come with a set of problems. The jealousy, the insecurity, not just the insecurity in their looks, because all of the weave and the makeup and the cosmetic surgery, trying to look like whoever they see on the internet, whoever they see on TV. You got to deal with all of that. But then you have the insecurity of them thinking that you're looking for somebody else all the time. Well, I saw him looking at these other girls on the internet and they don't look nothing like me. They don't look nothing like me. So what does he need me for if that's what he likes? That's what you got to deal with when you dealing with a young girl. Because they haven't found themselves yet. They're not confident. They don't, even their confidence ain't confident yet. It's not. It's not. Because their confidence comes from other people's validation of them. And until they get through that phase in their lives, they're not free. So I don't mess around with no young girls, and I don't miss it. I was there. So, yeah. And all young girls don't have less mileage. But they be hoes. They ain't gonna tell you how many bodies they got. And you probably shouldn't concern yourself with it because that's your insecurity coming out. But these young girls out here, they'll fuck anybody. And if they don't fuck everybody, They'll suck anybody's dick. They will. When I was a young boy, getting your dick sucked was a prize. It was a prize. It was a privilege. It ain't something you got on a regular basis. It ain't something you got every day. You didn't get that from every woman you dealt with. These young girls now will blow you and won't kiss you. I'm in my day, you definitely never got a blowjob without a kiss. You gotta hug her first. You gotta kiss her first. She ain't blowing, she ain't going down on you. Every girl didn't do that shit. So I'm just saying, all these young girls, some of these young girls got a lot of miles on them. A lot of miles on them. And you can't stop that little red Corvette. You can't stop it. That thing fast. Why you think your mom used to be like, man, don't be bringing them fast ass little girls around the house? Because she knew. Women know. Fabio, what is it? Fabio Lowstein? He says, I won't give her a kiss until after she gargles some mouthwash. Listen, I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you for that. Listen, y'all not gonna turn this into a free show. Y'all not. I'm not gonna do it. DR says nowadays they'll do it for $1. They'll do it for $1 menu. $1 menu. She blew him for a cheeseburger. Was it the food? Did she really do it for the food, or was that just a byproduct? I mean, what we doing? What we doing? But like I said, y'all not doing. Y'all not gonna make me do it. Y'all not gonna make me do it. Y'all not gonna make me do it. Naturalista Rap says, not nowadays. Young women, they have 10 under their belt by the time she's 17. You ain't never done lied. And you being nice with the number 10. They got bodies. They got a body inside of a body. They got, man. Y'all not gonna make me do it. There are some clean young girls around here, but they have more baggage. So even if they have less mileage, they have more baggage. It's a lot harder to straighten a young girl's mind out than it is for older woman. It's an older woman knows what she wants. These young girls out there don't know. They don't know if they want to. They don't. Now tell me, am I lying about this? They don't know if they should work at Family Dollar or if they should go and pursue nursing. They don't know yet. Should I accept this position at Family Dollar and maybe strip on the weekends or whatever on Wednesday night? Or should I go and be a CNA, work my way up to an LPN and eventually an RN? They're not sure. They're not sure. They don't know. An older woman already knows what she want to do. Look, I've been on this job for 20-something years. Or I've been pursuing my career, getting my shit straight for all of these years. Like, ain't gonna be no swift changes here. You know what I mean? We good. We set. The money is what it is. We got the savings. We got the entitlement benefits. We got the insurance. We ready. All I need right now is a beneficiary. And I got one of them too. You want to get added on, you gotta get some years in though. Young girls don't getting a young girl head on straight, trying to get her to understand certain concepts of life and why she shouldn't do certain things. Like, it's not really smart to tape yourself fighting a girl or threatening a girl on camera. But I'm saying though, people need to know, that they shouldn't fuck with me. Yeah, well, you about to let the judge know that they shouldn't fuck with you. So they're going to fuck with you in their own way. So a young guy may see the immaturity in some of the young women that he's dealt with, and he may be attracted to them physically, but at the end of the day, he may see like, yo, I need somebody I need somebody that's going to allow me to be able to sleep at night. Because I don't need to be up worrying about this chick all night and all of that. Yeah, she got a body and all of that, but she ain't got no mind. Barely got a heart. She barely got a heart. I'm dealing with the Tin Man over here. Wasn't that the one who didn't have a heart? That was one who didn't have a heart, right? The Tin Man. All right. All right. Fabio. Wait a minute. Fabio says, there's this thing missing in the youth today, in today's society. It's called self-respect. Yep. Fabio also says, I find women in a baggy shirt and pants more attractive than women in tight clothes and everything basically hanging out. Yeah. Every man ain't supposed to see what you can see. They're not supposed to get what you're getting. What you pay for, every other man shouldn't be getting for free. Explaining that to a young girl might be hard. And it might come off to her as you just being jealous and controlling. You just want to tell me what to do. When you met me, I was like this. So why you want me to change now? Because everything has to change. We don't do things so we can stay the same. You think I took on a new job, a new career so I can make the exact same money and be in the same position? I'm looking for change. You think I got with you so I could be single? I got with you so I could be with. I'm not trying to be the same as I am single when I'm with you. You trying to be the same when you with me as when you were single. And that's making sense to you? Yeah, it's going to make sense to her. Yes, it's going to make sense to her. It's going to make a lot of sense to her. It's your job to try to unravel that shit. Good luck with that. DR says, it's like taming a wild animal. Won't work most times. Man, that's a good analogy, really. Corduroy dungarees and Crocs. Mystique in the mistress. I love you love the bohemian vibe in a lady. I hear you. All right, y'all. We're about to get on up out of here. Y'all came through with the good shit. I think we cracked the egg. We may not have gotten all the answers, but we had some good dialogue going on here. And look, we may not find each individual answer, but we were looking for some type of coverage, some type of way that we can understand, more of the world that's going on around us, because it is happening. I am seeing, it seems like a wave of younger men, pursuing older women. I ain't talking about the other way around with cougars, trying to get these young boys, talking about these older guys can't keep it up. They can't blah, 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 blah. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the younger men that are attracted to older women and they going for them. They ain't just trying to hit. They trying to sit. They ain't just trying to hit. They trying to sit. I'm trying to be here for a while. Let me make this chair comfortable. I know I'm only 25 years old, but I'm trying to get in the lazy boy. I'm trying to get in the lazy boy with you. Let's do these birthday shout outs. We have some birthday shout outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious February 25th, and they deserve the big knowledge. So let's go about our business of acknowledging them and making them feel special because they are special, because they are special, because they are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They get number one out the box, J. Marie Moore. Or is that J. Marie? Okay. And Grace Lagarde, happy birthday to you, turning 42 years old today. And Tony Whitmore, turning 51 years old today. And Robin Wilson, turning 54 years old today. And last but not least, going all the way back to the 1991, my man, Chris Mazik. He used to play offensive lineman for the Penn State Nittany Lions, that's my man, turning 52 years old today. I want to say happy birthday to all of y'all. And I hope that today finds you all in good health, happiness, mind, body, soul, and spirit. And that goes out to each and every person out there born on this glorious February 25th, anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally. All of y'all go ahead and turn up. But don't turn up too loud. Just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. Rock out, rock on and do the damn, rock out, rock on and do the damn, rock out, rock on and do the damn thing. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind, and anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours, and remember, man, listen, these young dudes are getting with these older women, and listen, I guess you could say that as long as it works for you, then it should work for everybody else. I'm sure that we all have our concerns about how these unions go down, but it may be time for us to step in when it comes to, like our sons and our daughters, and maybe people who are family or close to us, situations that we can reach out and actually touch and affect, and those that affect us in some kind of way. But for the most part, all we can really do is gather the information, see what's going on, see how these things start out, pan out, and see if they last. Hey, everybody gets with somebody to learn something, even if they didn't mean to learn anything. You will learn something about a person and the world around them and you the longer you are with somebody. So I don't know, man. I'm personally, 15, 20 year or more difference. That doesn't sound, it ain't something I would do. But those who are doing it, I guess they're doing it for their own reason. And if it's clean, if it's devoid of evil and deception and anything dirty, I mean, do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do, I guess. I ain't gonna stop it. I can't stop it anyway. Peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. I love y'all to death. Resuscitate y'all. Love y'all right back to life. We will be back tomorrow, but it's going to be late. We'll be back on late tomorrow night. It's going to be like 1:30 in the morning, but we will be here. We will be here. I appreciate y'all coming through, man. And make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure that y'all share the show. Make sure that y'all subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. I want y'all to have a great rest of this Sunday. Enjoy. And for those of y'all who have to go to work tomorrow, don't be stressing about it today. Have your fun today. Make the day play out the way you need it to. Shout out to all the Pisces out there. So, Blog Talk, we gonna get you out of here. Yeah. And for my YouTubers, you know just how we do, but thanks for coming on through. See you on the other side, my boobers. See you on the other side, my boobers. See you on the other side, my boobers. Peace, y'all. All right. So, it's like